Welcome back to part 6 of Pokemon Ruby! And in this part, we're finally going to take on the electric type gym leader, Watson. But first, let's check this guy's house. There's a little glimmer on the table. And you know, as we all know, like if you play the 3rd generation, this is the Trick Master. Yep, that's what I just said. If you have the HM cut, which I don't have right now actually, I get confused because I actually played this game on my PSP because I hacked it a while ago. I play Emerald, not Ruby, because you know, I don't know why. I just like green more than red, I suppose. But that's beside the point. If you have cut, you could get by the little test he has for you. But since I don't have it on any of my Pokemon right now, we can't fight them yet. But later down the line, I will show it, like, you know, after game stuff. Because, you know, I want to show something after game. But, yeah, by that point, I'll be extremely overpowered. But, you know, let's leave that for later. Right now, we're going to fight May. As you can tell, it's a 3-on-3. And just as always, a Jack on the front line. Can't go wrong with your starter Pokemon, am I right? Especially when they can avoid getting stunned so easily. So, yep, another one bites the dust. Oh, yep. See, it's easy to tell that I got a new Pokemon. See, I was going to make it a guessing game, but my thought was most of you were probably going to skip ahead if I even, you know, suggested that idea. So it's like, what's the point? Oh, Marshall. See, you know what? I am going to keep Chris. You know, he proves very vital to the team. He puts in as much effort as everyone else. He deserves to be one of the star players. You know something? I have no objection to that. Until he doesn't evolve at level 22. I don't know what level he evolves at, so I'm just going to guess level 25. So I don't know. Any guess is good, I think. See, now this is the part where I should have went out in the rock hard, because you know, I don't know how you say it the right way, but you know, with rock and steel, the rock part actually resists the fire, so he can at least take some fire damage. You know, not everything can take hits if you just send it out there to get beat up. But it would have been a really, really good idea if I was to just let him loose. Would have went by a whole lot faster, I'll tell you that much. And this always happens to me, even when I don't record. You know, that recording curse, yada yada. This happens to me all the time. I always get burned with the Pokemon that's most useful to me, and that's very like infuriating when you don't want that to happen, because when it does happen, you're like, oh man, I was so close, and now this is gonna go on forever. Anyway, that was her last Pokemon, thank God. And with the EXP share I got from the old man, Rockhard is going to be leveling up a lot faster than usual. Oh, when she was offering a reward, I kind of wanted to, you know, find her item, you know, wink wink, nudge nudge. And she got to bite. She could have rode us to town. But you know, it's extremely lucky I don't run into any, uh-oh. Okay, yeah, you'll see why. I didn't even put a repel on before I got here. The fact that I didn't run into any wild Pokemon beforehand was pretty amazing. When this a narrow dodge, and that one was narrow, so was that one. I got extremely lucky today. Anyway, I can finally run now, not in fear of any wild Pokemon. Well, it turns out that house right across from, like, to the right of the Pokemart, you could get the HM Rock Smash. And you will need that TM to progress past this town. And the shop. You know, I don't know why I left the shop in. I was just gonna sell a few things. Maybe that's why I left it, because it's not that long. It's only like, I think like a minute or two. So it's not that bad anyway. I won't be needing those special items. They won't be necessary. Anyway, here's Wally, our other rival slash friend. See, this was I actually like, you know, I played all the generations except for 4, so I wouldn't know if you have like 2 companions like along your side. But I really do like when Pokemon like does that for you. It's like you have a team, you essentially have like a team with you. Not all the time, but sometimes. And that was me contemplating if I should get rid of it. So yeah, I decided. But you know, that's what I like. It makes, I feel like my character actually feels like he belongs a bit more in the world, because yeah, other games gave you past rivals, but you know, they didn't really give you friends to have. I mean, in the first generation, you had Gary. He was more of a rival. Silver, he turns like into your friend, like partly. But in Generation 3 and 5, and the current one, 6, they give you friends to at least talk to. And that's good enough to me. And I just realized I did not go to the Pokemon Center. Oh well. Ralts isn't that strong. Well, Ralts is good. It can't take a punch to save its life. Like most psychic types, they hit fast, but they can't take a lot of physical hits, or in this case, a special hit. So yeah, I don't really know what's up with that. But that's beside the point. It's like, you know, it's nice to have a world that feels alive and not one that just simply feels like you're on a quest, so do it, you won, and that's it. You know, I like having friends. It's fun having friends. But right now, Wally wants to, you know, take on the gym. But, you know, he was gonna lose either way. He only has one Pokemon to do so, and Watson isn't that easy. And like all gyms, you have to get by trainers. Yeah, I don't know what was happening there. I think I kind of fell asleep when I was playing the game. Oh yeah, and I was contemplating to show off the... Oof, man. The daycare center, yeah, I was drawing blanks. Anyway, we were in gym, and I was training non-stop to stomp on their toes. It's like, I was still contemplating, should I fight her or him? And I just decided to go with the lady. Stomped on her toe. And I kicked him in the shin. Let's see what I do with this boy. I don't know why I was hesitating. They don't turn at all. Oh yeah. I don't know why I showed that. But it's still there. You didn't even notice the battle happened there, did you? Okay, first, it's, you know, it's the staple timing, you know. Can't stop it. It's just like you can't stop my path of destruction with all of these gyms. See, now, this is what I did. I thought his team would be extremely different. Well, not extremely. I thought his team was the same from Emerald. So, I spent as much time leveling up my other 2 Pokemon, because I was just going to use Chris, send him in there, take the hits, because I think he resists electricity. Quote me on that if I'm wrong. Actually, you might see it right now. Does he resist? Yes, he does resist it. So I was just going to send him in there, take some of the hits, but then I realized, you know, it's a far different team. I was just going to do the brawly strategy, and, you know, just kind of tank it all the way through. Then I realized, oh, that would be super slow. So, in case if you didn't notice, I actually did speed this part up just a little bit. You might not be able to notice, but it's there, it's there. Anyway, Jack, he, like always, is the star player here, because you can't go wrong. It's a firefighting chicken. Except here, Voltorb will absolutely wreck him. So, you know, Rock Hard is going to get the job done. And a lot of options. Sonic Boom. It does exactly 20. If you don't know, it does exactly 20 HP. There's a 5% chance of it missing, but it's a fixed damage move, so I guess that's a fair trade-off. Like, you're always guaranteed for 20. No competitive use, really. But you can if you want to feel, like, cheeky, like confuse your opponent. You know, this is what I really hated. He T-folded me. Thunder Hex. See, now lucky enough for me, I didn't get Thunder Hex there. So Jack got a good 4-hit KO. So you know what? Congratulations. Anyway, that's Watson. Not too bad if you're prepared. The Dynamo Badge. Now, when I think of Dynamo, I usually think of the anime Big O. I don't know why. It's like, you know, you should really check out that series. Big O is very entertaining. Always watch it. But anyway, for beating Watson, we get the Thundershock TM. Believe it or not, you can teach a Zigzagoon this move, and it'll be all well and fine. But anyway, have a nice day, and signing out.